From unexpected returns to shocking betrayals, these moments left us all stunned. Welcome back, everyone. It's me. And today, we are counting down the top 5 most shocking moments from WrestleMania 40, starting off at No. 5. The unexpected title change. This one is still fresh in our minds, because it happened just a few days ago. It was a night like no other as WrestleMania 40 made history at the Link in Philadelphia. The main event saw Roman Reigns defend his undisputed WWE Universal Championship against Cody Rhodes. After an intense battle, the outcome remained uncertain until a surprising turn of events. As the match reached its climax, a new challenger entered the scene. But who was it? Just when it seemed like the match couldn't get any more exciting, Solo Sikoa interfered, attacking both Roman and Cody. In the ensuing chaos, none other than Sami Zayn emerged to make the save. With the help of Kevin Owens, could this be the moment we've all been waiting for? Was Sami about to capture the championship for the first time ever? As the match continued, the stakes were raised even higher. But ultimately, it was Cody who prevailed, defeating Roman to become the new WWE Undisputed Universal Champion. The crowd erupted in a mixture of shock and excitement as the new champion was announced. But the story doesn't end there. The night was filled with surprises, including a special appearance by Hollywood icon John Cena. What an unforgettable WrestleMania it was. Let us know what you think about this historic moment. Did you see it coming? We'd love to hear your thoughts. But for now, let's move on to number 4. And that leads us to No. 4, the unforgivable betrayal. The road to WrestleMania was filled with anticipation as the event drew near. The rivalry between Gunther and Sheamus was intensifying, leading up to their highly anticipated face-off at WrestleMania 40. Gunther, the reigning WWE Intercontinental Champion, had been a dominant force in the company, and his match against the Celtic Warrior promised to be a hard-hitting affair. But as the event approached, a sense of unease began to spread among Sheamus's fans. Could someone really betray the charismatic Irish superstar in such a crucial moment? To everyone's astonishment, it actually happened. During the match, Cesaro turned on Sheamus, delivering a vicious attack that left him lying in agony on the mat. The crowd was left speechless as Cesaro's treachery became evident. With his former ally out of the picture, Sheamus was forced to confront not only Gunther, but also the harsh reality of betrayal. The once formidable duo had been torn apart, and the consequences were devastating. What makes this moment so shocking is the element of surprise. We never could have imagined that Cesaro would be capable of such a heinous act, especially not against his close friend and tag team partner. But perhaps there was more to the story, a hidden resentment or a secret motive that drove him to this extreme. Whatever the case, this shocking development left us all questioning the depths of human betrayal. And speaking of betrayal, let us know in the comments below if your favorite wrestler has ever betrayed you by missing a move or dropping a match that they were supposed to win. No. 3. The unstoppable force meets its match at WrestleMania 40. History was made as two of the most dominant wrestlers in WWE collided in the ring. On one side was the unstoppable Braun Strowman, who had been on a rampage, leaving destruction in his wake. His opponent was none other than the formidable Omos, a giant of a wrestler who had been tearing through the competition with ease. The build-up to the match had been nothing short of epic, with both wrestlers issuing threats and warnings to their opponents. As the bell rang and the match began, the crowd roared with excitement. Strowman and Omos wasted no time in going after each other, trading blows that sent shockwaves throughout the arena. But it was Omos who came out on top, emerging victorious in a surprising turn of events. The crowd gasped in disbelief as the undefeated streak of the unstoppable force finally came to an end. Despite his best efforts, Braun Strowman just couldn't seem to get past Omos's towering presence and brute strength. As the giant celebrated his victory, the defeated Strowman looked on in disbelief. The unthinkable had happened, and the wrestling world would never be the same. This match was a true clash of titans, a display of raw power and determination that left us all in awe. The suspense was palpable as each wrestler landed blow after blow, but it was Omos who ultimately reigned supreme. As the dust settled and the cheers subsided, one thing became clear. The unstoppable force had met its match in the form of the towering giant. Number 2. The shocking return. The legendary John Cena made a shocking return to WWE at WrestleMania 40, surprising fans and fellow wrestlers alike. After months of speculation and anticipation, the 16-time world champion made his long-awaited comeback, appearing in the ring to the deafening roar of the crowd. His presence sent shockwaves throughout the WWE universe, leaving many wondering about his future in the company and how his return would impact the current storylines. Fans had been eagerly anticipating Cena's return for weeks, with rumors swirling about a possible match against Austin Theory. The anticipation was palpable as the crowd chanted Cena over and over again, hoping beyond hope that their favorite superstar would make an appearance. And then it happened. The lights dimmed and the familiar "My Time Is Now" entrance music started playing. The crowd went wild as Cena appeared in the ring, much to the delight of his legion of adoring fans. He had officially returned, and all eyes were on him to see what he would do next. But Cena wasn't done making surprises that night. In a shocking turn of events, he ended up teaming up with none other than the returning T-Bar. Together, they took on the formidable duo of LA Knight and The Miz in a tag team match that left fans on the edge of their seats. The energy in the stadium was electric as the two teams battled it out in the ring. But ultimately, Cena and T-Bar emerged victorious, much to the delight of the crowd. It was a night that will be remembered for years to come. A night that proved once again why John Cena is truly the top superstar in WWE history. But what do you think of this shocking return? Let us know in the comments below before we move on to know. 1. I want to give a big shout out to a few of our viewers. Thanks so much for watching and supporting us. If you are new here, be sure to subscribe and join the family. We'd love to have you. Now on to number 1 and no. 1. The championship swapped in a second. WrestleMania 40 was full of surprises, and the moment that took the cake was when Seth Rollins retained his WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Logan Paul. In a match that had fans on the edge of their seats, the two superstars put on an incredible performance that had everyone cheering and chanting along. But it was the ending that left everyone in absolute pandemonium. As the match reached its climax, the intensity was palpable. Both wrestlers were visibly exhausted, but neither one was willing to give up. Suddenly, out of nowhere, Paul managed to lock in the cross-colored chicken wing, and it looked like he might actually pull off a victory. The crowd was stunned into silence as they watched Rollins struggle to free himself from the hold. But just when it seemed like all hope was lost, Rollins managed to escape and turn the tables on Paul, with a swift kick to the groin. The referee was quick to call for the disqualification, awarding the match to Paul. The crowd erupted in boos as Rollins stood over Paul's fallen body, holding his championship high above his head. It was a shocking turn of events that left everyone in disbelief. Nobody could believe that Rollins had actually won the match. The atmosphere in the stadium was electric, with excitement and disbelief as fans processed what had just happened. Some were ecstatic that Rollins had retained his championship, while others were shocked by the unexpected turn of events. Regardless, one thing was clear. WrestleMania 40 would be a night that these fans would never forget. So what do you think of these shocking moments? Which one was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content.